Hey guys, so this is actually part 2 of the video that I made because I wanted to actually show you how I can edit a podcast or a video with a different piece of software. So I showed you how to do it with Podcastle on the web. Now I'm going to do it with Final Cut Pro. It's a little more detailed, a little easier to use in my opinion, just because it has the features that I'm used to, and I know exactly how to get down to the exact frame that I want to get down to. So I figured I'd make another video showing you how to re-edit a podcast that was edited on Podcastle. Sounds good, right? All right, so let's get started. I already got a library together. I've got my project ready. It's blank here, and I just brought in a couple of the clips. So I'm just going to do it with you, and I'm, for the most part, going to be quiet during this. I'll just talk about specific things that might matter to you, but this is kind of just like an editing tutorial, me working. Figured I'd show you. So let's get started. Gonna bring in the original clips here. I had to cut a separate section because I didn't import the clips off the microphone. So you're gonna see the nitty-gritty of editing. So what I'm doing is I could just zoom in very easily, and I'm gonna reposition my video here. Oh, I can't do that. That's okay. All right, so I put a clap in here right there, and then on the audio on my microphone, hey, I've got a clip there. So we're gonna move this together. Trim the audio, bring it over. Gonna mark it. That's my clap. That's my in-computer microphone. And then that's my actual microphone. And now what I could do is I just trim the head, bring it together.
Hey, what's up guys? And today, hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you very quickly how you can edit a podcast. It's actually super simple to do. All you need to do is...
So the audio's in sync. That's perfect.
And today...
This is when I start. Use the blade tool, cut it even more.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you very quickly how you can edit a podcast. It's actually super simple to do. All you need to do is get a little bit of soft.
I'm going to bring the audio up on the track itself because this microphone is a little low.
Software, drop your file in and get to cutting if that's what your show is about. Some people aren't into editing their footage, but some really are. So I'm going to show you how to do that.
Your goal when you're editing is you're trying to get to zero mark as close as you can, because people shouldn't have to have their volume all the way up to hear it. And again, this microphone's a little low. I'm still trying to get used to it. I think I could set it to 12. There we go. So that's gonna help a lot.
It's actually very simple. Let's just dive right in and get started. So first up, I'm on the Podcastle website.
It's still a little lower than I'd like. I could also add a little bit more of the original track in.
A very straightforward situation here. If we were just to load the straight website, and if I were to go into my account, I've got a couple projects here. I've got this new project that I started, and we're gonna get right to it. So I actually recorded a clip earlier, which, oh no.
All right, so here's where it all falls apart. Earlier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull in the new clip, which I've got right here, right? Because this is where we take off again. Now I'm already looking at this area down here because that is my peak for my clap. So we've got a clap right here. Mark it over here. let's see. Hit V to shut off the other clip.
All right, this is take 2, continuation.
Okay, very low clap. Mark it, trim it, bring it in line. It's a little bit off. I got the wrong clap. Okay. Let's make sure. Okay, so that's my clap. Okay. Try this again. Bring it in line. Let's see.
All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier. It's just
great. Boost that, drop this.
All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier. It's just an audio.
We'll do a final volume pass later.
I get right.
We're going to find a natural place to insert this other clip. So I'm going to cut off the edge of the first clip, and then we'll attach this other one.
Right to it. So I actually recorded a clip earlier.
So that's a pretty good spot. Let's see where we are here.
All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier.
There we go. So
I actually recorded a right to it.
It's right here. Because right now, that's my first take saying the wrong thing. Well, saying it and not having the clip ready.
So I actually recorded a clip earlier. All right, so I
drop this back. Blade tool. Blade tool's awesome. Delete this. This is all the old junk. Delete this junk.
Right to it. All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier.
Now, I'm going to undo that because I want to make sure that the audio's in sync.
Clip, but you're just going to click and drag and drop it in. So that's
pretty good.
New project that I started.
Okay. Just want to make sure that my mouth is actually moving with what the words are saying on the screen.
All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier. It
could be better. Let's actually bring the zoom up. I can click and drag and just take a look here.
Earlier, it's just an audio clip, but you're just going to click and drag and drop it in. So
it's like the audio is like a hair ahead of the video.
So I actually recorded it.
So what I can do now is I can actually move this. When you zoom all the way in, yeah, you can see it right here. We're going to just bring this a little bit further up.
All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier. It's just an audio clip, but you're just going to click and drag and drop it in. So
I think actually, let's bring it a little further.
Is all you need to do. Then we can click on.
That's pretty good. Put it back to fit. Let's listen to that transition again.
All right, right to it. All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier. It's just an audio clip, but you're just going to click and drag and drop it in. So that is all you need to do. Then we can click on. Okay, so you saw, well, you heard that I removed the word clips on it. So if you've got like depending on what kind of podcast you use. Anyway, I just wanted to put this together, quick video, show you guys how to use this, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.
Okay, that's the end of the clip. I didn't really screw up, so we're going to just end it here.
Bye.
Go over here to transitions, throw a little cross dissolve on the video itself.
Bye.
Boom. Video's over. Gonna get rid of the head here because this is the clap.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you very quickly how you can edit a podcast. I've got a couple projects here. I've got this new project that I started, and we're going to get right to it. All right, so I actually recorded a clip earlier. It's just an audio clip, and that's it. So now we're going to go here to share, export. I'm going to export. Actually, before we do that, before we do that, I don't like this dead black space on it because this is going to go onto YouTube. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a background. So how we're going to do that is you just copy the clip. I like to paste it off to the side here. And then we're going to drag and drop it and make a second channel, a second track here. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to mute the other track. And since this is the lower track, this is going to show up behind the new upper track that we just added. So what I'm going to do is I can scale that up and use my keys to just get rid of the black space. There's a little bit of a black space on the edge, so I'll just up it one, so that's 184. So we're going to increase this one. I could just key it in, 184, enter, and now we've got that. The background is a little confusing because we're kind of just looking at white dead space. So what you can do as well is we're just going to move me. We can add in a Gaussian blur. This is just an effect. Drag and drop it onto the clip. And now we've got this Gaussian blur happening. And what I like to do is I'll usually turn that down a little bit. I'll turn it down to like 5.53 is pretty good. It's fine with me. Most of it's white anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But 5.53. And that way, at least we're getting the full frame of the video, and it's just going to look better on YouTube. I'm also going to put a cross dissolve on that video. Do it. All right, so I'll get rid of that just for my OCD. And now we're going to export. And I'm just going to dump it right into my desktop. And that's it. So that's how I do my editing. I hope that is useful. Kind of just me talking. But anyway, just let me know in the comments if you like this kind of stuff. How it works is kind of something I do every day. So if I can help you guys, then that's a good thing. So I'll catch you on the next video pretty soon. Bye.